Hey everyone, and welcome back to Eye Opener Society. And this episode is a little bit different because this is more or less a notification for everybody because I had couple of things planned. I actually had planned to have a topic where actually I'm the topic on my own podcast, and I had Lizzie and I had Sunset Child all ready to go, but I had to back out. I had so much going on because I'm going to say it again if I haven't said it before. I'm in the process of moving, and the apartment that I've been in, my wife and I, well, we've enjoyed it. It's been comfortable, but it's cozy. It's only 500 square feet, but with furniture and everything else, I mean, it's probably less than 300 feet. Um, and the camera's not showing it. I'm like literally sitting on a couch. But when I set up for this podcast, I got to set up all my equipment, and it's literally all around me. I'm tangled up in wires and everything else, and I kind of get stuck. So here's what happens when I do the episodes. I got it. I'm not as comfortable as I used to be when I had my own studio. So now that we're moving, we're going to be in a permanent studio. There's going to be a spare bedroom, and I'm setting it up as a studio, and I'm looking forward to that. So when I had this episode all lined up and ready to go with Lizzie and Sunset Child, I had to cancel, and I had to cancel just simply because with all the moving going on and the time I'm trying to spend with my wife as well, I just didn't have the time to come set up all the equipment, get the two people on, record an episode, upload that episode, with the editing, and then take all the equipment back down again. So I wasn't feeling it. So I said, listen, I'm going to stop. So this episode right now that you are listening to is going to be the last full length episode, probably for a month or so, maybe a little bit more. My actual move date is December 22nd, and that's when I'm going to be doing the actual move. I'm hoping to get at least one more episode in, and with Lizzie at least before the move. But as of right now, I'm just checking something here because let's see. This episode is airing November 3rd. So that gives me actually a bunch of Mondays. So I might stick in another episode if I get a chance to, because there's a bunch of Mondays in November. So if I can, that's going to be great. If not, what I intend to do, I had recorded a whole bunch of those shorter attention span podcasts. And since I have so many of them, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use those, and I'm going to put those out Monday. This way I'm not completely off the air. And I'm still going to do the Wednesday night meditations because it really doesn't take up too much effort with that, because I could literally record those with my phone and they still sound good. I just can't do the whole show with the phone. So that's what I got planned. And there's been a lot going on. And Lizzie and I were journaling things, we're taking notes, we're talking to each other a lot. This way, when we do start bringing you the new episodes, when I'm in the new studio, I think they're going to be pretty good. I think they're going to be pretty amazing, actually. There's a lot going on. Interstellar, this A1 Atlas that's been going on. There's been sun flares, these solar flare ups, and the electromagnetic fields. I actually tried to get one of Hannah Rose's episodes up, probably the most recent one, depending on when you're listening. But yeah, the sound within, I tried to get one uploaded, and for some reason it uploaded and it was loaded for a previous date. I don't know how, and there's been a lot of things electronically. I've been losing a lot of power in this place on and off, like everything's just resetting. And there's also been a few things with my phone that's been going on. I've been getting text messages a week later from messages I already had. So there's just so much going on, and I've been feeling that. I've recently been very much in tune to all of that that's happening with the Earth's electromagnetic fields and all. And since I'm very tuned into it, I said, you know what? I got to take a little break. I got to stop with everything electronic. And I actually removed all social media apps off my phone. So Facebook again, I don't. It doesn't even exist. It's like a graveyard these days. Like I said, I got like over 5,000 followers, but like six are active. At least only six see my posts. So that being said, I wasn't really a loss for me. TikTok has been good. I found again, if you haven't heard, listen to the episode with Ciara Earth, Ciara Earth 26 on TikTok. She's going to be a stand-in too as well for some future episodes where I like to have a lot more voices, and I've been finding some great voices on TikTok. So I didn't take that off, or at least I didn't stay off TikTok for too long because, like I said, I've been following a lot of content and I'm trying to measure some new people and see how they are. But Ciara has been fantastic, and I really enjoy what she has and what she's going to bring to Eye Opener Society as well. So stay tuned for more of her. For you, the audience, again, I'm keeping this on the air with those shorter attention span podcasts. I'm only going to release those on Monday until the move is done and I could start getting full length episodes. And I'm going to continue the Wednesday night meditations for you. But you as well, the audience, keep up with the meditation because, like I said, being in tune with all this, the experience I've been having, and I've been talking to Lizzie about it, and we're both excited. I have some new plans that are going out. I've gotten into the stage where it's above meditational, it's above mindfulness. This is a pure, raw, just observation and just observing life and letting it go. And it draws in this greater sense of clarity and you start to understand things a lot more. And I'm hoping I could explain that to everybody. And I hope that becomes the basis of some of the topics that we have. Lizzie's obviously got a lot going on. She's rewriting a whole lot, as she always does, as she always figures out something new. So she's going to have a lot to talk about with us. And then, like I said, with Ciara, she's going to lend some more, perspectives. And don't forget, I know we haven't heard a lot from Sunset Child, from Ann Lund, or from Elaine. And listen, it's back to work time. Since they're more active during the summer, it's hard for them to get episodes out. But I'm missing them too myself. But whenever they give me an episode, I'm going to put them up and I'm going to promote the hell out of them. I miss them as well. So stay tuned. They're still around. And don't forget, we also have The Sound Within. So she's more active. Hannah Rose has been, active a lot more with giving me episodes. So at least they're there, and they're there every Friday. And she's also been contributing a lot to the shorter attention spans as well. I'm going to try and get Lizzie to do some shorter attention span stuff. This way we still got something active while I'm taking this short little hiatus in between the move and all that. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss doing these here shows. I love podcasting. I really love podcasting with Lizzie. And like I said, it's getting so hard for me to get all this stuff down, especially in the middle of the move. I got everything set up now so I can just do this recording and bring you something. This way you're aware and you don't just tune in on Mondays to these shorter attention spans. The full length ones are just going to be on a short temporary hiatus. Hopefully right around January, we are going to be back in full swing. I'll probably have a whole lot more things to bring to you. I might have some new ideas to bring forward. So again, looking forward to a lot of this. And again, the reason I do this is for you, the audience. You've been so supportive, and the listens, the likes, the downloads, and everything that comes with podcasting is amazing. I always said I don't follow the rules. I always say consistency is key to podcasting. I don't believe it. I keep changing things up because consistency gets boring, and I don't like being boring. So let's keep things going. Let's keep things alive and vibrant. Keep your minds focused, everybody. And while I'm away, I can still be reached eosmeditation@gmail.com. Reach out to me if you have questions, comments, or, maybe you want me to put together some guided meditations for you that's personalized, or maybe you want to work with me with meditation. Maybe you want to get in touch with Lizzie and do some energy work with her, or maybe you want to learn more about intentional breathing with Hannah Rose. Reach out, eosmeditation@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much, the audience. I'm going to be back real soon with full length episodes. They're going to be fantastic. I'm going to be the topic of one because it's all about my contact with otherworldly beings. Trust me on this one. I really, I wanted to talk about it, but like I said, it's going to require a lot and I just don't have the time for it. So hopefully in the new year, we're going to be talking about that. And I'm going to give you a lot of stuff that I learned. And again, my mind is very clear. I have a new way of seeing things, the clarity, my visions, just my meditation, everything has elevated to a whole nother level. And I really can't wait to start sharing that with you and some wisdom to help you along your journeys as well. But again, you got to take those first steps for your own journey. Find out where it is you want to go. Find out what it is that you want to bring into your life. That's the only way anybody's going to be able to help. So start journaling, start finding things that you want to achieve. Take that meditation to that next level, or at least just take the very first steps, because if you don't take those first steps, it's never going to happen for you. So I'm here for you still. I'm here to help everybody out. I love every single one of you, and I'll be seeing you again soon on the Wednesday night meditations, and I'll be back with full length episodes really soon. So again, thank you very much for joining me on Eye Opener Society.